Yes students, let's continue your exercise 7.2. Start with question number 7. Find the coordinates of a point A where AB is the diameter of a circle whose center is thus and thus. As you all know, if AB is the diameter of the circle and we need to find the coordinates of the point A, we have the center of the circle and we have one end point. So as it is shown here, this is a circle and this AB is the diameter of the circle. O is the center of the circle. The coordinates given to you 2, -3, and the B coordinates have given to you 1, 4. Let's suppose the coordinates of A as X and Y. So you can see from here, if O is the center of the circle, it means that O is the midpoint of A and B. If it is the midpoint, then I think we can easily apply the midpoint formula. If you remember, the midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 upon 2 plus y1 plus y2 upon 2. So let's apply that formula. We will get from here x plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 2 and y plus 4 upon 2 is equal to -3. You can see here by applying this x plus 1 by 2 and y plus 4 by 2, these are the coordinates, is equal to the central point 2, -3. We can compare the x coordinate with the x coordinate and y coordinate with the y coordinate. So we have got from here x plus 1 by 2 upon 2 is equal to this and this is equal to this. By taking it by cross multiplication, we have got x is equal to 3 and by cross multiplication here we have got 4 plus y is equal to -6. So by solving, we got, by taking plus 4 on the other side, we have got -6 minus 4, which is equal to -10. So we got the coordinates of the point A as 3, -10. Yeah, let's come to the question number 8. It's given to you. If A and B are thus and thus respectively, find the coordinates of P such that AP is equal to 3 by 7 of AB. What the mean of this? That AP is equal to 3 by 7 of AB. It means we can say that if we take AB under AP, so AP upon AB is equal to 3 by 7. So if we have a line segment A, B, then there is a point P. So AP, this part is given to you 3 upon AB. So it means this part is given to you 7. So can we get from here that what are the coordinates of P? I think for this we need to use the section formula, and to use the section formula we want the ratio of AP and PB, but we doesn't have here the part AP and PB, we don't have. So PB will be there 7 minus 3, it means the 4 part. I hope you have understood that if the total part AB is 7 and AP is 3 parts of this, then obviously BP is 7 minus 3, 4 parts. So we have got the ratio here, AP is to PB is equal to 3 is to 4. Now you can easily apply the section formula on this as it is shown here. Now you can apply the section formula, and the section formula we have already. You can use over it 3 by 4 or 4 by 3, whatever you want to take. M1 and M2 is 3 by 4. So X will be there 3 into 2 plus 4 into -2 upon 3 plus 4, and Y will be equal to 3 into -4 plus 4 into -2 upon 3 plus 4, as according to the section formula M1 X2 plus M2 X1 upon M1 plus M2 and M1 Y2 plus M2 Y1 upon M1 plus M2. So by this we have got the coordinates of the point P. Let's come to the question number 9 now. Question number 9 is given to you. Find the coordinates of the points which divide the line segment joining A minus 2 and B 2, 8 into 4 equal parts. Into 4 equal parts, it means these all 4 parts should be equal accordingly. As it is shown here, you can take A and B. These are your given points, minus 2, 2 and 2, 8. And it is the AB line is divided into 4 equal parts. So we can take AC, CD, DE and EB. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 4 equal parts. So let coordinates of point C as xy, the coordinates of D as x1, y1 and of E as x2, y2. Now how to solve it? If these all 4 parts are equal, then you can see here AC is the one part and CB is 1, 2, 3. 3 parts of this line segment. So we can say this equation AC is to CB is equal to 1:3 ratio of this line segment. CXY is a point on AB, then it divides AB in the ratio 1:3. So coordinates of CR we can easily find by the section formula. 1 into 2 plus 3 into minus 2 upon 1 plus 3 equal to 4. As it is shown here, you will get the value of x is equal to minus 1, and in the same way for y we will do 1 into 8 plus 3 into 2 upon 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. By solving 8 plus 6 upon 4, we have got here 7 by 2. So these are the coordinates of C, minus 1, 7 by 2. Now let's come to the next point D. This D, if you see here, this D is the midpoint of AB because 1, 2 parts on this side, 1, 2 parts on this side. So we can easily say that D is the midpoint of this line segment AB. So you can easily apply the midpoint formula for this. Minus 2 plus 2 upon 2 is equal to 0 it will be, and 2 plus 8, 10 by 2 is equal to 5. So we can easily get the coordinates of D. You can see here, so the coordinates of D, it will be D is the midpoint of AB, so the coordinates of D will be 0, 5. Now we have to come to find the coordinates of point E. Now E you can find by 2 ways. One is there, E is the midpoint of DB. You can see one part here, one part here. So the ratio is equal 1:1. So we can say E is the midpoint of DB. And the second we can say E is 3 parts on this side and 1 part on this side. So AE is to EB is 3:1. So you can take it in any way. You can apply the section formula for 3:1. You will get the coordinates of E, or you can do that E as the midpoint of DB, then also you will get the same answer. Now let's come to the last question of this exercise. It's given to you, find the area of a rhombus if its vertices are 3, 0, 4, 5, minus 1, 4 and 2, minus 2, minus 1 taken in order. We have to find the area of the rhombus. The first thing, it's given to you the hint here, the area of a rhombus is half of the product of its diagonals. Do you remember what is the diagonal? You can see here, as it is the rhombus A, B, C and D. A, B, C, D is a rhombus, and we know very well a rhombus which has all the 4 sides equal to each other. A, C and BD are the diagonals of this, and we know the area of rhombus formula is half of the product of its diagonals. So if we get the length of this AC and BD, then we can easily get the area of rhombus. So let's find the AC. AC we can easily solve by the distance formula. You need to find the length. And and the distance formula is for AC is under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So you need to apply it here. 3 minus minus 1 will be the 3 plus 1, 4, and 0 minus 4, it will be minus 4 square. So by solving, we have got from here under root 32, which is equal to 4 root 2. In the same way, BD, it will be there 4 minus minus 2, which is equal to 4 plus 2, and 5 minus minus 1, so it will be 5 plus 1 whole square. So it is equal to 6 root 2, because under root 72 is equal to 6 6 36 into 2. So it is 6 root 2. Let's apply the area of rhombus formula. Half of product of the diagonals of 4 root 2 into 6 root 2, which is equal to 24 square units. Thank you and have a nice day, everyone.